We know you're tuning in. We know that you could hear us. We got 10 seconds before the grand finale of this amazing Lanetalk Kyle Troup Rumble. And we are excited to be bringing you this fun right now. Bingo. Welcome, Kyle Troup. Blair, can you hit the switch? Blair? The switch. Blair. What's up, everyone? Listen, my name's Gary Holstenberg. Sitting right there next to me is Blair Blumenscheid. She is the producer of tonight's show. And then the legend, the player of the year, Kyle Troup is in the house.
Pick it out, baby.
Pick it.
Gary and Blair?
Pick it out, baby. Oh my gosh, we got 2 games of chicken tenders, lane talk, rumbles, picking it out. And it's crazy putting these shows on. I got to tell you, the second one Blair and I have done with our friends at Lanetalk, they're fantastic. Everyone should be downloading the Lanetalk app. Kyle, this is the first ever Kyle Troup Rumble, and it is the grand finale. Over 3,000 competitors. We're down to the final 4, baby. Talk to us about your Rumble, Kyle.
Oh, well, it feels like March Madness here to start off the end of February. But, it's been such an awesome event. Myself and Lanetalk, we come up with an idea of a way to get my fans a little more involved, give the fans some cash money. Everybody likes some money. And, get my sponsors involved, give away some swag as well. And with the grand finale, I mean, somebody's going to get to walk away with 2 airline tickets, 2 tickets to the Masters. We're going to get to hang out, party like rock stars, watch the show. Maybe not that, but
it's going to be fun.
Be a great time. Oh, I'm looking forward to it so much. Got to thank Lanetalk and Storm Bowling as well for everything you guys have done with this event. Like you said, 3,000 participants. We had over, quick stat for you, Gary, 45 300 games, 30 in game 1. Yeah, including yesterday's Benson and one of the guys on the show, but we'll save that for later to reveal who that was. But we've got an awesome show coming up. I'm pumped. I'm ready, Gary.
We are super pumped, and we're going to meet our finalists, and let's hope, Blair, let's go to the finalists and see what we've got brewing here. There we go. We're seeing the lanes we've got, and I'm going to start with Jason Smith, who bowled a fine 568 to advance into these finals, Kyle. 568 for 2 games. Now, for me, that's more like a 3.5 game total, Kyle. How about for you?
Yeah, I mean, I've been bowling out on tour a little bit, and my first few games haven't quite worked out so well on the block. So I'd definitely be needing a 3rd game to get some of these totals these guys have had.
Yeah,
pretty crazy to say the least.
Yeah, for sure. Well, it's good. And Jason, I know he's looking at switching his phone around. It's cool, Jason. We're glad to have you on. So thank you for joining us from Florida. And hey, he's trying to get his screen flipped around, I think. And he hung up. He's calling you back.
He hung up on us.
He's calling you back. All right, Kyle.
He's back.
Kyle, we're going to let Jason work out his technology over there in sunny Florida, and we're going to send it over to you. You've got 2 players on your team. Now Jason's back. All right, Jason, you're back. I'm going straight back to you. You bowled 568 to qualify for the event. You're from Jupiter, Florida. You've got all the credentials. You're ready to roll right now. Do you want to go to Vegas and watch Kyle Troup bowl in the Masters?
Oh, I think we got a mute button.
Hold on, let me unmute him.
He's smiling.
I can't unmute him.
He looks happy.
Oh,
he looks happy.
Now we got it.
Yeah, I said yeah.
He said, yeah, I want to go to Vegas. You're like, I'm tired of working this phone thing for this grand finale, but I want to go to Vegas, so I'm going to put on a show tonight. Jason, it's good.
Who wouldn't want to go to Vegas?
Who wouldn't want to go to Vegas?
City.
Go to Vegas and hang
Same
out.
city.
Not only go to Vegas, let's hang out with Kyle Troup at the Masters. Sign me up. That sounds awesome. All right, so Jason, we welcome you to the show. You're going to bowl 2 games. Good luck. Go ahead and hit your mute button. Well, Kyle talks about one of his 2 folks over there. Kyle, you've got Ryan and Josh on Team Kyle tonight.
I've got some competitors, Gary. First off, we'll start with Ryan Poor. He's been bowling for 20 years over 20 years of experience. Gary, can you help me out with his qualifying score? If you don't mind shouting that out for me.
Just like our friend Jason, 568 for Ryan Poor. 568, 2-game total, big time.
I noticed the guys, they've been striking a lot. One thing I did notice, Ryan loves the idle synergy. That's one of my favorite balls of all time. So, Ryan, how are you feeling, bud? Are you ready to get your chance to win, to come to the Masters, hang out with me, and do some striking?
Sorry, I had to unmute.
There we go.
I'm ready to go.
He's ready. He's pumped up. Another quick fun that I liked about you, Ryan, you love to go to the casino with your girlfriend. So, heck yeah, maybe you can get, you got a little extra cash built up from the Rumble. Go spend it with your girl at the casino. So, best of luck, Ryan. I'll have you mute your camera, and I will intro my second player. I see he's waiting in the wings. He's got his Rotogrip Star jersey on. Josh Lewis. I'm actually friends with Josh, familiar face, living in North Carolina. He's been bowling for 29 years. Fun fact, he is a Rotogrip staffer. So, awesome to see some of the family in the Final Four of the Rumble. Josh loves the high road, of course. Who doesn't? And, he's the rocket man because he's a pretty smart guy with thermodynamics and fluid dynamics engineer. So, Josh, we may have to ask about that at a later time, but how are you feeling, bud? Are you ready for competition?
Oh, I'm ready, Kyle. Ready all day, man.
Hey, yeah, I know Josh. He's smooth on the lanes. Doesn't say a whole lot of words, but he's got a lot of focus and drive. So, best of luck, Josh. Looking forward to watching you compete. And Gary,
Josh was
the final competitor.
Yeah, Josh was also in with 568, Kyle. That's 3 568s. And then the guy, we're saving the biggest score for last. Our friend Paul. Paul was in 578 was his 2-game score. He was our leader heading into tonight. Paul, welcome to the Kyle Troup Rumble, the grand finale. Bowling for a trip to Vegas, my friend.
Thanks, man. Glad to be here.
Hey, we're glad to have you. And I will say, we're getting ready to start game 1 right now with live bowling action. You guys are all warmed up. You're ready to go. I just want to throw this teaser out there. It is a bonus. It is a Kyle Troup, another Kyle Troup exclusive. Any player rolling 6 in a row during tonight's broadcast wins. Kyle, what do they win?
A 6-pack sponsored of chicken tenders. Sorry, no PBR on this show, folks. We're giving out hot, juicy chicken tenders. So 6 in a row, you'll have some chicken coming your way.
We need to get a cadence.
Hey, listen, you get a 6-pack of chicken tenders, compliments Kyle Troup. All right, contestants, here's how it's going to go. You're going to bowl 2 games right now. Hit your mute button. You're going to start with game 1. We're going to have some fun. We're going to watch. We wish everyone good luck. Let's get going. It's Final Four action. Let's go. All right, Kyle. Now, we know all the contestants except one are bowling in their home center. Do you know who is not competing in their home center tonight?
I believe that is Jason Smith. He is competing in a different center. Definitely found that, it's definitely going to be a little challenge, but, first thought on that, I might have to root for Jason just because he's getting the new house to start out with. But, hey, might be some new house carry. And there you go, first one, 10 back. He looks already comfortable having bowled 1 frame of competition in this center.
Hey, Kyle, we got to ask you as we're entering into this second frame, the beginning of the first game, I think at any tournament, right? I mean, anytime you're getting going in the tournament, do you feel a little nervous? Even someone like yourself, you are the reigning player of the year. You have all the pressure in the world before on you. You dealt with it. You were able to take home the player of the year honors. Do you still feel a little uptight or nervous at the beginning of a round?
Oh, yeah, always. The pressure or the nerves, they never go away, but that's what us as bowlers, we strive to feel, a little bit of butterflies at the beginning of an event, but the goal is to settle in, and I'm sure the guys starting out here, I can see a few strikes. Once you get a few shots under your belt, take you a deep breath, then you got to settle in and focus on that process. Me and the process.
You love the process.
Always. But, I bet these guys, we talked to them a little bit before, they seem pretty confident, but, some nerves and whatnot. But, hey, they're competing for a chance to go to Vegas and to be the first, grand finale winner of the Rumble. So that's pretty big stuff, Gary.
I think it's pretty cool, and I got to tell you, Blair and I both, and shout out to our producer Blair tonight for doing all the heavy lifting for this show. She's always a workhorse, and I mean that in the best, like a thoroughbred. She's like a Kentucky Derby thoroughbred, Kyle Troup. And so our friends at Lanetalk, right? They have this amazing technology that centers your center wherever you may be right now. There's a good chance you can install Lanetalk in your center. So please, tonight, go ask your center. Hey, if you don't have Lanetalk, ask them. Like, hey, can we get Lanetalk installed? Because you can play in worldwide competitions like this for years to come.
And you can also follow your bowling. That's the other cool part about Lanetalk as well. Being out on the PBA Tour right now, we're able to follow stats, follow our game, spare percentages, all that. So, just a big shout out to Lanetalk again for putting all this on. And the app is, it's free. It's for me. It's a free app, free tournaments, free everything. We might even have to talk to Lanetalk about some free chicken tenders in the future. But hey, Lanetalk is it. So, if you're missing out, you better go hit the download on the App Store and get a chance to win some money.
Yeah, you bring up a very important topic, right? That the contestants bowling today, they did not have to pay to enter this contest, this championship. It was just show up and bowl and, buy a couple games from your friends at the front counter at your local center that's a Lanetalk center, and you're good to go.
Hey, easy as that. Free app, and that's the beautiful thing. Gets people into bowling centers, bowling more. The proprietors are going to be happy with Lanetalk. The players are going to be happy. I don't know who's not happy. I mean, I'm happy right now as well watching these guys compete. We've got a couple tight games coming on. It looks like they're getting close to about halfway through.
How can you see the lead? How can you see their board, Kyle? You got better eyes than me. Who's winning right now?
Yeah, Gary. Now, I can't quite see the scores of it, but I can just kind of tell they're about halfway through the first game.
Halfway through the first game. All right.
I think they're all pacing differently. We tried to keep the competition true because they are not all like Kyle Troup. So commercial breaks, they're not used to that. So we're letting them bowl through a game.
Yeah, just at their own pace. Right.
And they'll come back and chat with us as they wrap it up. So it looks like some are bowling quicker than others.
All right. Now, Blair, you do have on our home studio here, you've got what looks like maybe a scoreboard. Is that true?
It is.
Can you break down the scores as you see them for Kyle and I? Because we can't see it.
Yeah. Well, I do know that Josh Lewis is working on a 3-bagger.
He's 3 in a row. He's halfway to chicken tenders.
Josh Lewis has strike 9 spare turkey. We hope.
Okay.
280 pace.
Yep.
Nice
Paul Olson. It looks like he started with a turkey, and he's gone 9 spare 8.
Nice.
And it looks like you might have spared that up. I'm waiting on the system to register it.
Perfect.
And then, unfortunately, we need to chat with Ryan when he comes back in because his scores aren't populating. So we need to chat with Ryan, and as soon as we can work with Lanetalk to get that one working. But, that's where we're at.
Well, it looks like we've got everyone's bowling at their own pace. We've asked the competitors at the end of game 1, let us know how they're feeling out there.
Right.
What adjustments they need to make heading into game number 2. There should be a little transition that occurs. Even the contestants are bowling on one lane. They did practice on this lane. They did warm that lane up. Kyle, I do think adjustments will be made during the 2-game sprint here.
Yeah. Most definitely, and they are bowling on their typical house shot. They're, whatever condition they have out there. Obviously we're wanting high scores, but I think too, if these guys are used to bowling league and they're bowling on 2 lanes, you have 8 people on the pair, dealing with all kinds of different transition, and then we hit them with the curveball. They bowl on 1 lane. They get to warm up before, and it pretty much they can set up the lane however they'd like. They have to deal with their own transition.
Yeah.
But, so you think even 2 games on a lane, plus a lot of practice before, they're going to see probably 3, 4, 5 games even possibly transition. So it'll be interesting to see, compare the scores to the first game and then kind of see what they do to adjust, whether they need higher scores or I guess they're always going to need higher scores. But, definitely a little transition will probably set in between the quick break.
All right, Kyle, we did talk about the grand prize is a trip for 2 out to Vegas to hang out with you at the Masters. I mean, that's brilliant. Also, courtesy of Storm Bowling Products, big supporters of Lanetalk, and of course Kyle Troup and anything Kyle Troup does. In this case, Kyle Troup wanted to do the Kyle Troup Rumble, and we're giving away a Storm prize pack for 2nd through 4th, my friends.
Storm stepping up big time. I mean, thank you guys again. Everything you've done to help with this has really made it such a big event, a great event. But that grand finale, the winner, I thought that was a pretty awesome opportunity. I'm looking forward to meeting one of these people. I guess I know Josh a little bit, but hey, we can always meet again in Vegas. But, to get them to come out and then watch some of the best pros in the world on the USBC Masters show, be on TV, say, hey, give them their claim to fame. So, we're really looking forward to crowning a winner. I'm excited to meet them. Maybe, get a good meal or something like that. Looks like we may have lost one feed briefly.
I think we did lose Ryan, but Josh Lewis, he was on his way to a 6-pack of chicken tenders.
He's 6-pack of chicken tenders.
But he left that 10-pin. That was for the chicken tenders.
Okay. Well, Ryan's calling us back, so no problem there. Hey, Kyle, I've got some bad news for you and the winner of tonight's contest. And I just want to let you know, because you and I have a good relationship, I believe in complete honesty, and I'm sorry to drop this bad news on you. Both Blair and I will be around when the Masters is happening in Las Vegas, so I apologize. We might have to join you and the winner of tonight's match out for a 6-pack of chicken tenders in person.
I think that's a great idea. I think it's just an added bonus, more extra bonus. We just keep making it better and better.
You know why Blair and I are going to Vegas? Because it is the Open Championships. Our friends at the United States Bowling Congress, they run the OC. Blair and I are each taking a team of Storm supporters that played along through our show, The Morning Bolt, in the mornings. You've been on the show. You were actually on the show this morning, Kyle. So some of the fans from the Morning Bolt submitted resumes to get selected to go with us. And that is bad for them because Blair and I can't bowl with a lick.
I haven't practiced. I'm skipping my subbing at league tonight, which is my practice. So
yeah.
Hey, you want to hear some comments? We got some
Let's
comments
go.
from our chat. All
Let's
right.
go.
So Brian McDonough.
I do see we have.
Brian
we have someone
McDonough's
done bowling as well.
Oh, we have someone done. Yeah, we'll chat with who's done. Who do we have?
Looks like Ryan finished up his first game. Sorry to interrupt, Blair.
No, you're good. We need to chat with Ryan. So when Ryan's ready, if he could come back over to his.
Yeah, come to the camera. Looks like he's there. Ryan, are you there with us, my friend?
I am.
There he is.
Ryan, what was your game 1 score?
206.
A solid 206. Any nerves for you, my friend?
No.
No nerves. All right, Kyle, you have any questions for Mr. Ryan, who's on Team Kyle, by the way? You're in with a 206 in game 1, Kyle.
Ryan, you're my guy. So obviously, we've got a little bit of room to improve. But are you going to make any adjustments or speed changes or ball change going into game 2?
No,
just going to rock with it and make some better shots, get a little better carry.
Yeah, hopefully.
Hey, my man. Hey, he sounds pretty confident though. We've seen some crazier things. Hey, 2 6-pack of chicken tenders this game, Ryan. 300 coming in.
I'll try.
All right. So I guess we will let Ryan get back to work.
Ryan, before you go, hey, I want to ask you to give a shout out to the bowling center.
Valero Burke Lane.
Bolero Burke Lanes.
Yeah.
All right. What city is that in?
Reading, Pennsylvania.
Reading? All right. Very nice.
All right.
What's the weather like in Pennsylvania today?
It was pretty cold, but I'm in shorts, so.
All right, Ryan, listen, it's time for you to start game 2. We wish you good luck. Go get them. And come talk to us after you finish up game number 2, all right?
All right.
Awesome. Blair, anyone else finishing up, or can we get back to the story that Kyle Troup was about to lay on us about the time he went to the NASCAR race at Watkins Glen
Looks
with,
like you
with
have
Gary?
Josh is done. He's not. Josh isn't letting you tell your story.
Josh is done, and he's with us. Kyle, this is your other guy, Josh. Josh, what was your score?
259, Gary.
Woo-hoo!
Yeah, he was on his way to a 6-pack of chicken tender, and just.
So I have a question for Josh. Yes, Josh, we were watching you compete the first game, and we seen the brutal 10-pin that cost you a 6-pack of juicy chicken tenders. What happened in that shot?
It's always the ones you like, right, Kyle? I actually liked that one. Then I tripped out the 2-8-10 on the next shot. So give and take, right?
Okay, yep. Catch a break, take a break. So, pretty good score. How are you feeling going into game 2? Any adjustments or anything going to be made moving forward for the last 10 frames?
Just going to get a little slower on the ball speed. Got a little amped up in the first game.
All right, yep. Maybe some nerves to start out.
Yep.
Heck yeah. Well, best of luck, Josh. Handle those nerves, control the ball speed. That's one of my favorite adjustments. So get back to work. And so far, Josh, you're in the clubhouse. You're the first person in the clubhouse. So
Clubhouse leader. All right, Josh,
All right,
hit your mute button. Come see us after game number 2's over, all right? All right, so hey Kyle, guess what? Your team, and I don't know what my team. We got doubles action going on, but that's all I know, me and you. And your team is in with a smooth 465, so a solid start. Blair, have my guys, Jason and Paul, have they just gone and taken a siesta? Where are they? Did they bowl a game 1?
I think they.
Paul's there. Paul, let's talk, my friend.
Yeah.
Let's go. What'd you bowl game 1?
I bowled 244. My first bowl.
All right.
Yes, that's what I like to hear. Game 1, 244 for Team Gary. Kyle, you want to talk to him about the technical stuff, if he's making any adjustments and all that?
Sure. Yep. Also, great start, great first game. Are there any transition going on the lane that you may notice that you're dealing with?
No, my feet slow from the main part. Right? Feet slow and
Keep your feet slow and hit your target.
I like it. It's a good strategy.
Yeah.
Paul, hit the mute button and go bowl game number 2 and come talk to us. I want a big game out of you. You're on Team Gary.
6-pack of chicken tenders, baby.
Let's go. All right. What about Jason Smith? Did you finish game 1?
Can I get some water? That's like walking up there, you're going to turn around.
A man needs some water.
Yeah.
Jason is hydrating. I love it.
He's
Jason,
hydrating.
cheers.
Yeah,
Cheers
you
to
to
this
just
honor.
turn around like this.
Jason, what was your game 1 score?
223.
Yes, I like
All right.
this. I like it. A very solid 223.
Yeah, I want front 5, and then going to 9-pin.
All right.
Ooh.
Slowed you down. Kyle,
All right.
got any questions for our guy, Jason?
So, Jason, I have to say you are not in the lead right now, but
No, I
pretty
think-
close. You are within striking distance, very much so. So, any adjustments or maybe a ball change or something of that nature that you may look into for this last game?
Yeah, probably just get a little bit more relaxed.
There we go.
I
Feeling
have one
maybe
open,
feeling
I have
some
one open with a
early
shot
nerves.
there. A little bit, but I think that's over with now.
All right, heck yeah. Well, bud, best of luck. Remember, strikes are for show. Spares make the dough. Best of luck,
I
brother.
remember you.
Knock 'em
I
out.
remember you saying that. Thank you.
All right, good luck, game 2. All right, Kyle, I gotta give it to you. And right now, Team HQ, which is Jason and Paul for Blair and I, they're representing Storm headquarters tonight. They are in with game 467 after 1. Team Kyle is in at 465. 2 pins. 2 pins separate our 2 teams after 1 game, my friend. Good luck.
We've got a heated battle, Gary.
It's
I've got to go with my horse, Josh Lewis. Quick stat on Josh. Actually, he back in 2012 he won the AMF National In to Win 50K champion. It was a league event that went through your local house.
Yeah.
National level.
I remember that.
This guy's, definitely had some experience, bowling for some big cash. He did finish 21st in the Players Championship East Region Final in 2021. So, and he's in the clubhouse right now. He's leading the way. 259. That's a strong performance with a pesky chicken tender 10 pin that he left there.
I know before in the pregame you had mentioned to Blair and myself, you said, man, I'll tell you what, this Josh, he's smooth. He's a smooth bowler, and you see it, 259 game 1, nerves of steel getting it done, my friend. That's awesome.
And he's bowling on the in lane. I find that kind of, a little interesting as well. A lot of people, may not like 39 and 40 or whatever in pair they have.
Yeah.
But, man, hey. He said, put me on the wall. I got a job to do. That looked like another strike there for Josh, too. So cruising right along a little bit.
I love it. Hey, Blair's got some info for us, Kyle. Let's hear the vocal stylings of
Josh started off with a turkey. He's not backing down. He's in with 3 in a row.
To start this game, too?
Yep. Our friend Paul came out, and he missed a spare, but... still frame 1.
Okay.
But Josh has got some fans in the chat. Your guy Tyler Troup is in. He's in with Let's Go Josh Lewis.
Tyler's my guy.
It's not Kyle's guy? Tyler's your guy?
No,
Tyler,
that's my brother.
Tyler is Kyle's brother, but my guy.
Kyle has to claim his brother. It's like my sister, I have to claim her.
They're brothers. But I'm on the Tyler train. Just
I
like
claim them half and half. Half the time I claim Jesper, half the time I claim Tyler. Love you, bro.
That's fair. Okay,
like
so we got Christopher in, let's go Josh. Zachary, let's go Josh. Donovan, let's go Josh. Nicole Walker's in with go Ryan. We got some Ryans.
All right, Team Ryan.
Another go Josh. Travis is rooting for the Nuggies, a.k.a. the Nuggets.
A 6-pack of chicken tenders.
He doesn't care who, as long as someone gets some nuggets tonight.
There you go.
George, let's go Josh. Jamie, get some Josh. Jason Smith, we got a shout out. Brian McDonough says that 1 short of a 6-pack sounds like a pack of Franks.
A pack of Franks.
All right.
All right,
Okay.
Brian.
Not as big of a fan of Frank's, but...
Yeah, we got so lots of people in for Josh. That's what I would there's some more Ryans. Now everyone is coming.
They're on the
Let's go
Ryans.
Ryan.
Okay,
we got
Ryan.
Josh and
There
Ryan.
we go.
I will tell you something interesting about all the names you just dropped. They all are on Team Kyle. not on any Team Storm HQ team for me and Blair.
Yeah, they don't like. They don't love us.
No one rooting for Paul. No one rooting for Jason. Except Blair and I.
We're rooting.
We're rooting for you.
Hey, I'm impressed with Jason. He said that he had to work tonight.
Yeah.
His job called him away. He got special permission
to
attend a different bowling center to do this competition. And
I love it.
Power to him.
I love it.
And there, Scott's in with Jason Smith. See, Scott's on the Jason train.
Scott, everyone at Storm HQ would like to say thank you for supporting our team tonight. Kyle, any special plans for the winner when they get to Vegas? Are you going to show them around and introduce them to some of your... the best players in the world are all your buddies. Are you going to get an opportunity to do that? I don't want to put you on the spot, but...
No, that was definitely part of the plan. Hopefully, whenever they get into Vegas, I guess it might kind of depend on their schedules or, they may make a little vacation of it. But, hopefully they can get out there for the match play bracket. I'd love to introduce them to a lot of the guys on tour. You know, a lot of the guys have supported the event. I mean, Chris Barnes bowled throughout it, Jesper Svensson, Stu Williams. So, you know, a lot of the pros were really excited to, you know, see Lanetalk and myself putting this event on. So, you know, they're looking forward to meeting the grand finale winner. You know, it's going to be an awesome time, Gary. You know, we'll keep the sins to a minimal in Sin City in Vegas. We got a lot of bowling to watch and some hanging out to do, but you will believe there is going to be some good grub that goes down in Vegas. Lots of food spots, so we'll have to show them a good spot or two.
Now, we all know that you are close with your traveling partner out on tour is Jesper Svensson. You've got the big doubles coming up, the Roth-Holman doubles. Now, there's something special about this event for you and Jesper. And can you just tell us the sentimental side of that with everyone while we're chatting?
Yeah, most definitely. You know, I mean, besides Jesper and myself, you know, enjoying the bowl with each other, we've been roommates for a long time. You know, we did win the doubles a few years back, you know, kind of around the time that my mother passed away, and Jesper lost somebody dear and close to his heart as well. And so, you know, when we get to team up in the doubles, you know, we're bowling for so much more than just ourselves in that event. And, you know, we love the competition and, you know, getting to cut it up with each other, you know, compete with each other, go to war with one another. We've been talking about it all week. I'm here in Milwaukee at our Airbnb right now. Yeah. We're going to practice the next few days. It's, you know, we're looking forward to it. We've been talking about it since he got over to the States, and you know, we're feeling pretty good and sharp too. So have to, you know, hit the ground running.
I love it. You guys make a great team. You know, the chemistry, right? Like any great team in sports, no matter what the sport is, the chemistry between all the teammates is really what elevates it from just being a group of talented people to being the dominant team. And I would have to guess that you are favorites heading into the doubles.
I would think that we might be in the top 5 of the favorites. I would think, you know, just because when we get together, you know, people know that we mesh really well, we communicate well, and you know, we do a lot of striking. Jesper had an off week last week, so he's had a few extra days off. Yeah, I think that was just save up all the strikes for Milwaukee. So, you know, I can't wait to get on the lanes with my boy and you know, see where we go.
Hey, we all wish you the very best of luck. Blair, what's going on in the chat? What's going on with the scoreboard? What do you got for us?
Well, Josh is on a tear. I can't, you know, we're working on some scores registering, but Josh is just, he's on a tear. Turkey, 9 spare, double, 9 spare.
Strong from the guy that's in the number 1 position after one game.
Right. He
did look like he just left another spare though. I can see in the video, so he might be down to 230 pace.
Yeah.
I mean, I think we do have one competitor that finished up his second game as well. Looks like
guys,
Ryan.
if you finished up, it might have been Ryan. If you finished game 2, come chat with us, my friend.
Yes, I did.
Great. What was game 2, sir?
218.
218.
It's a very pedestrian 424 for our friend Ryan. You're in with 424. Did you have fun, Ryan?
I did.
Well, I know that we appreciate you, all your friends at Storm, and we thank you for doing this. Your friends at Lanetalk, thank you. You're going to get a great prize pack. You are not going to win a trip to Vegas, which would have been nice from Pennsylvania, where it's cold, to go to Vegas, where it's warm, and hang out with Kyle and the boys. But a very solid 2-game set nonetheless.
Congratulations, Ryan, as well. Can you still hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yes, sir. Yeah. You know, great bowling. Thank you for the support. I do have a question. If you had a favorite thing about the Rumble, what was that you really enjoyed the most about it?
Pretty much seeing all the other different scores around the country.
Live scoring, being able to follow that.
Yeah, it's super cool. All right, Ryan, listen, hit your mute button. Hang tight for us for just a minute while everyone else finishes up. We'll be back to chat at the end of it all. Stay tuned. Anyone else finish? I know Josh was close to finishing. Jason.
Josh shooting another spare, guys.
Another spare.
Uh-oh, he's slowing down.
Oh, may have chopped that. My eyes are great, but can't
What
see that.
What do you got any info about what's happening with Paul's scoreboard?
I do.
He was in second going into this game, and
Paul's struggling.
Struggling game 2. Okay.
All right. Paul started out with open, as we discussed. Then he struck. Then he had another unfortunate open, which could have been a split. I think it was a split. And he just hasn't been able to get anything going.
Yeah.
So
he's going to be sub 200. That's what can happen. The lanes change so quickly. You had 244 game 1. Kyle, you've been there, done that. When you think as soon as you relax and think you're super lined up, all of a sudden you look up on the scoreboard through 5 frames of the next game, and it's not going so good.
Yeah, and then your max is 208 with 5 frames coming down the stretch. It's crazy. And, we do move lanes on tour, but, even bowling at home sometimes in my local league, always have a great first game. And then, like you said, but it's crazy. The house shots, they still have a lot of oil in the middle of the lane on most of the conditions. And, a lot of friction. When you mix that oil and that friction up, that creates some carry down and some transition on the lane. So, I guess we kind of called this a little bit, that they were definitely going to deal with some transition. And so far it kind of seems like, they may have just struggled a little bit to catch the transition. But, the scores are, anything can happen here. I think
did you catch out the washout? Josh Lewis in the fill just picked up the 2-4-10.
That's great. And we've got Jason coming at us. He's done with game 2, getting some water. Jason had 223 in game number 1. Jason, what was your game number 2 score?
It was 229.
229, my friend. In with a smooth 452 series for 2 games. You are the clubhouse leader, just ahead of Ryan. We don't have a report from Josh or Paul yet, but how do you feel about your 452 performance?
I feel I could have done a little better with a couple of the shots that I threw, but I tugged it in a few times, and that's when I let the Greek church.
Yeah,
that ended up biting me a little bit. But I picked up the washout that I had in the second frame. And then stone a 9-pin right after that. So.
Yeah.
Welcome to bowling. Right?
Listen, for future reference, getting 5 for a player such as yourself at your skill level is never really helping your score out. I just like to help you with that.
No. Coach Gary with the advice.
Coach, don't worry. Earlier in the morning bolt this morning, I told Kyle my tip for him was to win more matches in match play. Help his thing out. Full of good advice, my friends. All right, who else is done? Is it Josh?
Wrapped up, yep.
Team Kyle. Josh, who is the leader after 1. What did you bowl game number 2?
Here, I only managed a 212 with an open in the 9th.
212.
And a conversion of a washout in the 10th. We saw that one.
471.
Yeah,
you are the leader.
Can't complain there. Just, we'll see.
So, Josh, I definitely have a question for you. We noticed you shooting a split or 2 here and there. What kind of happened throughout that game? You started out with a turkey. We thought, 520. I mean, you were just coming to lay the nail in the coffin.
Plain and simple, poor execution, Kyle. I got too many shots inside the target, and when I did let it out, the ball I was throwing was that lane shine IQ Tornado, and it didn't have the core to bring it back, unfortunately. So.
Okay. Well, Josh, sounds like you battled through the rough shots and the transition, but like Gary said, you are the clubhouse leader. We have one more person to check the score on,
and he's ready.
We will get back to you briefly. So.
All right, our guy Paul is ready to drop his score on us, and if it's 228 or above, we think we've got a winner. Paul, what was game 2 score?
Oh, hang on. We might have muted.
Got a mute going.
And I can't unmute you.
There you go.
I shot a whopping 170 that game.
170. You are
Struck out for it, though. He tried to come back. It was a slow start, we see, Paul, but, you really tried.
All right, well, listen, if all the contestants can just jump on with us real quick, Kyle and I want to go through what we have tabulated so far. Paul in with 414. You're going to win a Storm ball and prize pack. Ryan at 424, also the same. And then Jason and Josh, the two J's, both good scores, solid performance. The winner of the first ever Kyle Troup Rumble out of 3,000 plus is Josh Lewis at 471.
Good job.
Nice bowling, Josh.
Congratulations, Jason Smith. We've got some great prizes for you as well. We'll get with our friends at Lanetalk, which we want to send a huge thanks. The technology at Lanetalk is something stupendous. Kyle Troup, you mentioned it earlier. These are your guys. You love this company. You love that brand. What else can you do with the app, my friend?
There's so much you can do besides competing in the weekly. They do have tournaments outside of the Kyle Troup Rumble. You can also follow along live scoring at any bowling center with any person that's bowling on any lane. And then if you're bowling in leagues and you want to check on your buddy 10 lanes down, just hop on the Lanetalk app. You can check his scoring. You can follow the PBA scoring as well, while we're out here competing on the tour for the next few weeks. So, Lanetalk has got tons of options. It's a great app. Thank you again to Lanetalk for providing the opportunity to host this event. This has been a special moment for me, to have my name on an event. Definitely never really thought that would happen. Even being, the Kyle Troup Rumble, it was an honor to host you gentlemen in the event, and for the over 3,000 participants as well. Thank you very much for competing. It means a lot, definitely a spot in my heart for the support that everyone gave. So thank you.
All right, and our winner, Josh Lewis, we're going to let you have some final words here as the champion.
Thanks, Gary. Yeah, first and foremost, I want to thank Star Lanes in Nashville. They are always so accommodating to me and anybody else out here. I simply said I needed a pair of lanes, and there's that, one pair, two pair, three pair tonight. So it was really nice. And then obviously Roto Grip, Team Bolify, and BTD. Thank you, everyone. And Kyle, appreciate it, man. This was a great event. Lanetalk, you guys were awesome. So see you in Vegas.
All right, bowlers, I want to give you a big shout out. Finishing in the top 4 out of 3,000 plus is amazing. Congratulations on the fantastic accomplishment. We're going to let you go and enjoy yourselves and time with your family and friends. Be safe out there. Kyle, stay with us to wrap this up real quick. We had some amazing sponsors in the journey, and we need to talk about them. Storm, of course, we're always happy to be involved in anything our players are doing. Kyle, you are a bright spot in the sport of bowling, my friend. You know how I feel about you. You're an awesome human being. Ray's Eyewear, new to the bowling game, but not new to sunglasses. These guys are killing it. And they are, if you ever go outside, go get yourself a pair of Rays. Go to their website, check it out. Our friends at Rays, they make fantastic sporting sunglasses. You might not wear them when you bowl like Pete Weber does, but you'll wear them outside.
With a friendly coupon code of BOWL15.
BOWL15 is Kyle's coupon code.
You're going to 15%? 15? You got it, Gary.
BOWL15, I'm telling you, go check it. They have styles for everyone, kids too. And go check them out. Ray's Eyewear, they're cool USA company. They make all their stuff in Colorado. They're fantastic. Our friends at Cool Wick, Kyle, I think you rock some Cool Wick, don't you?
Love Cool Wick. I've been sponsored by them for a few years now. They've done so many things for me. They're always accommodating, wanting to help with the jerseys. You know how me and my crazy mind can get sometimes. So
yeah,
big shout out to Cool Wick for, being one of the weekly sponsors, hooking up lots of players with swag. They're going to be looking cool on the lanes.
And they say the jerseys at Coolick are 40% cooler than some competitor jerseys, which makes them very comfortable to bowl in, as you know. Also, Vice inserts. They make some fantastic inserts for your game. Big shout out to them. And Bowler X, Kyle, is that part of your team, Bowler X?
Yes, sir, it is. Another sponsor that I'm very grateful. I've been with them for a few years now. Lee and Krista Sant. They do a tremendous job with Bowler X. They are a pro shop retailer as well, but they own a bowling center up in Pennsylvania, so they're huge supporters of the PBA Tour and bowling as a whole. Thank you to Lee and Krista and Bowler X for helping make this event such a big success.
Awesome. And then, of course, the people that bring the competitions to us all worldwide and allow us to have all this fun. It is Lanetalk. You got some closing words about our friends at Lanetalk, Kyle?
Lanetalk has just been a tremendous addition to the sport of bowling, even outside of the Rumble. They're wanting to get involved with bowling. The goal of Lanetalk is to grow the sport. That's why I'm, very happy to be partnered with them. They love the sport of bowling. I love the sport of bowling. And we want to see more people doing it. We're coming up with, unique ways to get people involved day in and day out. So stay tuned. We're going to have lots of future fun events, more bowling involved, more prizes and money. And just very thankful and blessed for Lanetalk and Robert and all that they do for the sport of bowling.
All right, Kyle, and for you and I, we owe the lady sitting next to me a big thank you. Blair's killing it with the production.
Thank you, Blair. I'm sitting here before the show just getting nervous, and I'm just kind of getting my notes together, and she's probably got 16 cameras she's dealing about. So Blair is the superstar of the show. So everyone give it a hand for Blair.
Let's go, Blair. Let's go, Blair. Let's go.
You're
some
good.
love to Blair in the comments.
I can't wait until we're all together again and we're chomping down some 6-pack chicken tenders.
6-pack chicken tenders.
Let's go.
Chicken tenders in Vegas for Josh. Looking forward to it.
Let's do this.
Then for me, Kyle, I want to close just talking about you for 1 second. A big shout out to you, Kyle Troup, for everything you do to always get back to the sport of bowling. Folks, if you are not a Kyle Troup fan yet, you need to be, because this guy does it all for us in our sport. And when I say us, I just mean the sport. And you saw him at the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. You see him here doing this Kyle Troup Pick It Out Rumble going on right now. And
he's picking out.
And I'll tell you, this guy, not only does he get it done on the lanes when he's competing, he gets it done off the lanes that helps propel the sport of bowling forward. So, Kyle, shout out to you. And please say hi to your roommate, Jesper, when he gets back from when he gets back from his night of fun, okay?
I sure will. Thank you for the kind words, Gary. And, big thank you to Storm for helping out, with the production, the sponsorships, everything you guys do. You were definitely a huge part of the event's success. So thank you, Gary, Blair, Bill and Barb, Chrisman, everyone.
Yeah, always our pleasure, my friend. Listen, everyone, stay tuned. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you on future episodes here of Lanetalk or The Morning Bull or Kyle Troup's Picking It Out. It's coming up. It's going to be a whole series. He doesn't know it yet, but it's going to be a Pick It Out series.
Let's do this. All right, we're out of here.